October 11th. It's probably getting close to 5 o'clock. It's about 81 degrees out. It's hot. We're in a new spot tonight. We're using climbers. My main man, Kyle, videotaping me tonight. We've been seeing a lot of deer move through here. We just didn't have stands, so we're going to try it out. We got the bedding areas to the east of us, and it's a north-northeast wind, so it ought to be perfect tonight. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens.
Just when we were getting settled into the stand, we had 3 does come in on us, and I had to take the camera off the camera arm to film this, and when Logan shot, we didn't know if it was a good shot or not, and as we were climbing down, well, you can see what came in next.
Really? I'm on her.
Ooh. What's the freaking odds of that? What's the odds of that?
Halfway down the tree, baby.
Yeah.
We went and looked for the first arrow, and we didn't find any blood on it. It was a miss. It happens to all of us. But Logan made a good shot on this one, and we're pretty pumped to have it on film.
Well, there's one.
Brown with Old Boys Outdoors. This is the first weekend in the bow season. Me and Logan's been hunting hard, and so's a lot of other guys. It's gonna be a good morning, I think. We got rain coming in about 10, so I don't know if you can hear on the camera, but there's some coyotes going nuts over in the field. Thank Muddy and Buckwild Synthetics for helping us out this season. If you guys haven't checked them out, you need to go check them out at buckwildsynthetics.com and muddyoutdoors.com. Stay tuned, we'll see what we can do. We had a doe and 2 yearlings come in behind us. We didn't get them on camera. They went down the hill, and about 20 minutes later, a yearling runs up the hill, and I take a shot and didn't know if Logan had it on film or not. The first shot, but I missed, and then you can see what happens after that.
Alright, so here we have a hunt. Logan took his girlfriend out one afternoon. This is her very first year bow hunting. She wants to try it. She's itching to kill a deer. So very early in the hunt, they had a yearling come in, and it literally came in and smelt the base of their tree stand and licked around on it. He was trying to get her to shoot, and it walks off. So we're kept sitting there. She's wanting something with antlers, and we look out in the field, and we see a buck that we've had multiple encounters with. He's a real tall 7, would be a real good first deer, especially with a bow. And it just all came together. He came right down 30 yards, and you can pretty much see what happens from here. So stay tuned.
Matt. 30 yards, shoot him.
And that, my friends, is buck fever. Now, this isn't our last encounter with this buck. On opening morning of shotgun season, Kyle and Stacy were getting out of the stand, walking out, and just happened to spook this buck up out of its bed, and it ran into about 60 yards, and as you can tell here in a second, you're going to see what happens to it. Stay tuned. LT with Old Boy Outdoors. It's November 11th, Veterans Day. Kyle Brown's behind the camera. He took time out of his busy hunting schedule to come out here and video me. I hunted this stand last night with my old lady. We seen 8 different deer when she missed that 7-pointer at about 30 yards. So we're back in it again. We got 2 pit cornfields right by us, a big old bedding area behind us, and we're going to try to sit out here and see if we can't do some good, maybe do some grunting here in a little while. Little bucks are definitely chasing does, but we're after a big swamp donkey, so hopefully we can put one on the ground, so stay with us.
So here we are, November 1st. It's always a good time to be in the woods, late October, early November. The bucks are always more active. You can see here, this small spike here was chasing 2 does up the hill. And it was just pretty neat to get it on film, because actually when they got into the field, another spike joined them, and they both had a little shoving match. But we didn't see any shooters that day, but it was just neat to see all the deer being real active.
It's October 22nd, and we got Kyle, aka Pork Chop, behind the camera tonight. We're set up hardwood, and just stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
Here we got Colin Jean. Colin is a new member of the Old Boys Outdoors, and he is, I'll tell you what, he's a blast to be around. Everybody likes hunting with him, and he harvested his first doe with a compound bow this year. He's harvested some with a crossbow, but this year he wanted to go with the compound. And we didn't get it all on film, but we did get him with the interview of the deer, and he was really excited about it. And there's going to be more to come from him.
4 arrows, got tremendous arrows, pack a punch on one now. And then I'd like to thank Buck Wild Synthetics for helping us locate these deer, helping me kill this old girl right here. Pretty big doe, should be good meat in the freezer. I'd also like to thank Isaac Crane, one of my buddies, for coming out and helping us track this deer and help me find her. I'd like to thank the good Lord for letting me harvest her tonight. So stay tuned. Hopefully there'll be many more to come.